You know, guys, it's serious when I have to hurry up and try to get this video out. I used to do this in the past, but I haven't done this in a long time. Jumped on something when, you know, more breaking news was happening, even though this like P Diddy thing has been going on for a while. I did this in the past where I have jumped on certain things like scandals or drama that happens on with the celebrities or on social media. I've done certain things like that, but with this one I kept, you know, being told through my spirit guides and, you know, through Cassie's, through, you know, every victim that's been affected to go ahead and do this reading, to speak out. I'm super nervous, guys. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm super nervous to, as you can tell. I'm super nervous to do this reading. I'm going to just freestyle it. I also have a few questions I might ask, but this reading is mainly going to be spiritual guidance for Cassie, spiritual guidance for the victims being affected by, or that were, and being affected because they're still affected by P Diddy, and, you know, just where P Diddy's mindset is at, and, you know, any other thing I feel like pulling on. We're just gonna see what happens, guys, and just be patient with me. This reading is definitely gonna challenge me because I haven't done a reading like this in a long time. I did do a reading on the Nicki and Megan drama, but I never got a chance to edit the video and put it up. So if you guys would like that reading, just let me know. I am also too thinking about starting a Patreon, so maybe I'll put readings up there uncut. You know, I'm not gonna edit them. You know, maybe I'll do like a little editing of like shuffling and stuff like that, but it's very minimal editing. So yeah, let me know. I'm thinking about doing exclusive content on my channel or longer videos, and so I might end up doing more of this but putting it on there. So yeah, guys, that's an idea that I was having. We'll see when I do that, but if you're interested, you know, just let me know in the Megan and Nicki, you know, reading, if you guys want that. So yeah, we'll see. So guys, as I said, I'm really nervous to do this reading, but I definitely feel like I have to read on this because, you know, and this reading is probably going to be like 2 hours. I don't know. If you guys are down to watch 2 hours of this reading, then I'm very grateful. But just because I'm laughing and smiling, that doesn't mean I'm taking this lightly, guys. So the P Diddy came out and he issued out an apology to Cassie. I personally, just before I get started, my little backstory on P Diddy and Cassie. I love Cassie. I love her energy. She's a Virgo. Instantly, that doesn't matter, but, you know, I like saying their, you know, their signs, but I just love her energy. I've always loved Cassie's energy. She has really good energy, and obviously nobody deserves male, female, non-binary, whatever. You don't deserve to be abused in any sense. I did do a little research, guys, to prepare for this video. Even though I'm going to read it in a different way, I did research a few things because I didn't want to sound like ignorant, so I have kept my eye. I haven't dived too deep into things, guys, so if I do sound ignorant at any point, or if I sound like I don't know what I'm saying, just because I'm getting messages, then just bear with me. If you guys want to fill in the blanks, and also too, I can't say certain things, so I'm going to try my best to say certain things on my channel on this issue. You know, I'm gonna have to say allegedly, guys, a lot. But anyway, back to what I was saying with Cassie. Like, I've been a fan of hers for a minute. I haven't really followed her journey too heavily, like with other singers or actresses or whatever. I don't follow celebrities as closely, even though I am a pop culture like tarot reader. To some extent, you know, I don't really like to stay in celebrity drama like that. But this one, I feel like, unless I'm called to speak about it, but with this one, and the Megan one too, but I didn't upload it. But with this one, I really do feel called to do this. Like, I really feel like you guys really want this reading from me. You guys know I don't do this like very often, so I hope you guys watch this whole fucking video. But if you don't, it's okay. Take what you want from the reading. Let's keep in mind, guys, that this is all for alleged or entertainment purposes. It's all alleged, okay? Nothing I say is concrete unless P Diddy or, you know, Cassie or anyone else I speak on. Because I am going to talk about P Diddy's wife. I don't know if this is his wife, Dana, or if it's his girlfriend, but I do want to speak on her, and I'm bringing her into it as well because she is the mother to his children, or his child. So I want to, you know, bring her into it as well. So anybody that I talk about, guys, they have not said any of this. This is all what I'm feeling. It's all alleged, and it's all for entertainment, okay? So yes, so P Diddy, I liked him for a minute, like in the beginning, like I said, as he was blowing up, and he was a part of all of the hits like Danity Kane, and he was even a little bit a part of Christina Aguilera's journey. He was a part of a lot of singers, songwriters, producers, directors, everybody's he was the guy to work for, right? He was the guy to work with. And so as I started feeling his energy growing up, I actually stopped liking him. I didn't even like that he was starting a girl group for some reason. I remember when he started Danity Kane, I remember feeling very uneasy, even though I was excited, you know, for a girl group, you know, like Danity Kane at that time. I was, you know, I just couldn't get past P Diddy's energy. Like I tried, like even listening to his music, I would try to like listen to his music. I would try to be a fan of him. It was like I was force feeding. I always felt, guys, no lie, man, I wish I could have recorded myself like with P Diddy, like growing up. Like I wish I could show you guys like how I would respond. But as a very intuitive kid, I was always picking up on weird people, and just like, you know, just nasty if they were sexual in a weird, you know what I mean, like if they just preyed on people, like I could feel it. I just, like, that's how I kind of started realizing I was a little different, you know, as far as, like, my gifts go. Like, I am different, but you know what I mean? Like, my Aquarius moon's like, I am different. But, you know, I just started realizing with P Diddy, like, I just kept feeling his energy and just was like, I don't know, there's something about him. Like, there's something about him. And I think a lot of people I'm seeing felt the same way I'm seeing. Like, a lot of people felt that way about him. The few people I have seen speak about him, because I didn't want to look too much, guys. Like I said, I still want to go off of what I feel. I don't want to pick up on anything other people have said. Just I've read articles, and I did read a little bit of the lawsuit that Cassie filed against him, and I could not fucking get through that shit. Oh my god, just I am aware of some of the things that P Diddy did to Cassie, and you know, and I did see the video where he was abusing her in that hotel. I saw that when she was trying to, oh my god, that broke my heart. I just saw the video. Poor Cassie, oh my god. Okay, but yeah, like I remember just really, like, at first, like, people were trying to paint Cassie as this, like, gold digger. She's only, you know, especially when she got with P Diddy. I remember, you know, people just talking so much shit about her, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I've always was very in tune as a kid, even with the rights of women, and just how, you know, the roles of men and women were just so skewed and stuff. Like, so, like, I felt for her. Even when she was with him, I felt for her because I saw all of the crap that she went through being with him from the public. So now to see, you know, that this feeling I had about P Diddy was right, you know, and I had the same feeling about Oprah. I had the same feeling about Ellen as a child. I had the same freaking feeling. And I remember, you know, just to get a little candid, I remember growing up, my mom loves Oprah. And I remember telling my mom, like, that I don't like Oprah. And she got so mad at me because she loved Oprah. She loves Oprah. But she was like, why? Like, why don't you like Oprah? Blah, blah, blah. And I just told her, I was like, Mom, I don't know. Like, there's something about Oprah. I don't like her. And, you know, my mom loves Oprah to this day. But, you know, that's her preference. But, like, for me, I just didn't really like, you know, I just didn't like Oprah. I don't know what it was. But, well, now I know what it is. But back then, I didn't know what it was. Same with Ellen. I didn't like her. Like, when at first I tried, like, I did like her growing, like, I tried to move past it, you know, but, like I said, I would try to, like, even with Oprah, like, I would try to force myself to like her. I would try to force myself to like Ellen, and I just couldn't. Like, I would still watch the show, but I would try to swallow that feeling. Well, the same thing with P Diddy, like, Sean Combs, whatever fuck he wants to be called. I remember growing up just making fun of him all the time. I always laughed at him. I always thought he was a joke. I always thought he thought so highly of himself. I always thought like these really dark things about him that he was doing. Like I would pick up on things, and it just like made me not like him. And then when he came out with the show, The Making of Danity Kane or something like that, I'll post a show or whatever, when he started talking or coming up with Danity Kane, which if you guys want a part 2 of this reading about Danity Kane and how they felt about him, I will do that. I'm feeling these weird feelings about him, and so now all of this stuff is coming out about him, and I'm not surprised. I'm actually really not surprised. And 2, I believe P Diddy is a Scorpio, and all of this shit, this is what I'm talking about, Scorpios. Let me just check myself first. Let me make sure P Diddy is a Scorpio, because I think he is. Okay guys, yep, I was right. Yes, oh my god. And he has, I'm already looking up his chart, so let's look up his chart, guys. This, I want to break down a little bit too before we get into this reading, his chart, just a little bit. So his sun is in Scorpio, his moon is in Virgo, his Mercury is in Scorpio, and his Venus is in Libra, his Mars is in Capricorn. So sorry, I said that weird. His Mars is in Capricorn. So right there, that sun in Scorpio and that Mars in Capricorn, when you, oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that already. And his Mercury being in Scorpio, like obviously this is a chart, and the Virgo too, about control, power. It's already talking about him being very controlling, wanting power with money, you know, using his money for power, because that's Mars and Capricorn. When you use, not all Mars and Capricorns do this, but he does have, like I said, he has his Mars and Capricorn, so he's driven by money, he's driven by his power, he's driven by his status, because Capricorns are about status. Scorpios are about status. A lot of times Virgos are about status. So you have all that energy about status, image, appearance, looking a certain way, hiding things. His Mercury in Scorpio is why he was able, guys, to hide this fucking for so long. But then there were people that would catch on, I saw, and they would try to expose him, and he's like, nope. And he had the right types of people around him to, you know, like make that shit go away. So it wasn't just him, obviously, it was his team, it was people around P Diddy that he would pay tons of money or threaten to cover up for him. Okay, and this goes for allegedly, like with murders, allegedly, because P Diddy is being accused of murdering people, or having people do it for him. Okay, allegedly, guys, people have spoken about this, and I've well, this is where it's coming from, that you know, his Venus in Libra, like very persuasive. I didn't even touch on that yet. His Venus in Libra makes him very persuasive, very like charming, and I will buy you expensive gifts, I'll buy your love. That's Mars in Capricorn. I'll buy your affection, I'll buy your love, I'll buy your control. Okay, I will take your power away, and I will use it, and I will not, you know, I will not let go until I get what I want, until I'm done with you. This chart he has is very scary, actually, because also too, guys, obviously, like if you have this chart, it's not bad if you have this chart, but if this chart with this energy is a person that craves power, money, and this was actually, guys, like the first card that came out for him was power. When I was pre-shuffling on his energy, it's talking about how he for so long was in power. Like we know this about him. He was in power. He got to do and say whatever he wanted. Nobody said anything. Nobody did anything about it. You know, people would see things happening and they didn't, like, you know, they didn't do anything. They didn't try to stop it. Now there were some people, of course, that did try to stop him or did try to stand up to him. But then he has so much power in the industry. He was like, I will end your career. Allegedly, I will send these people to hunt you down and, you know, make sure that you never do that shit again. I will have you sign these contracts. He's very savvy with contracts. He was very savvy at getting his way with getting out of certain things, getting out of, you know, the spotlight in some way, even fleeing. I won't be surprised. I'm wondering if Sean is gonna, I want to call him Sean, not P Diddy, I don't know. I'm wondering if Sean is going to flee the states. Like, I'm wondering if he's gonna flee the states, if he has, like, I don't know, it's talking about I don't believe this positive movement forward card is about him. I believe it's talking about it, he's gonna flee. I feel like he's gonna try to run, because the eights are like, okay, it's either I gotta like I'm trapped and I feel claustrophobic. I feel like I can't move. He was trapped in his house, or he had to lock himself up in his house. But I'm seeing that he's gonna flee from here. He's not gonna stay in the States he's gonna take, probably it's gonna take him a long time to come back. I doubt we're going to hear from him again if he doesn't get locked up. Okay, guys? They are trying to lock him up. And I'm just going to say this right now, Sean. If you get locked up, allegedly, if you get locked up, Sean, you will not come out. I'm just saying. And you probably already know this and you're scared for your life. I feel like they're going to try to protect him. Yeah, you know, guys, they may not put him in a crazy prison. They may try to do some like house arrest thing for him, or like they're probably going to try to avoid putting him in prison. But I'm seeing they definitely want to, I'm seeing too of power, this card about power, like they're gonna lock him up. Like I'm seeing lock him up, or maybe put him on house arrest or something. But I'm saying, guys, if they probably know this too, that if he goes to jail, he goes to prison, obviously they probably won't put him in a prison. They probably won't put him in a bad prison, you know. But there's people, even where they're gonna put him, I'm feeling there's people that are not gonna like him. Obviously you're going to hear about, he's not really safe, guys. That's what I keep hearing. He's not really safe. No matter, even if they put him in a nice prison or whatever. I don't even know. Do those even exist for celebrities? Where do they, you know what I'm saying? Like some celebrities, it depends on your status, obviously. But with him, I don't, like I'm seeing that he needs to be very, very careful. They're going to put him on house arrest. And I feel like he's going to flee. I feel like he's going to flee, or they're going to try to get him out of the States. They're still trying to protect him. They are still trying, he is still trying to, people are still trying to protect him. So he has a lot of control, guys. He has a lot of control. And they're trying to get him locked up, but I don't see them being able to. Actually, now I say that, I don't really see this being a thing. If they do lock him up, it will be on house arrest or some like rehab facility or put him in rehab. They're going to try to, or mental institution or something like that. They're going to try to put him somewhere where he can be protected, because I'm seeing too that they have people that, you know, allegedly want, not Cassie, okay, not talking about her. There's a lot of people that P Diddy is pissed off, and that he's pissing off because they're like, you were sloppy about this, and now we're being dragged into your bullshit. Where you told us, sorry, I gotta say this. I'm hearing people that are around P Diddy, I'm hearing them say, you told us that we were going to be protected, and now we are, and you told us that your shit would not come out, or that we were going to be affected by your shit. You told us that you were going to protect us. You told us that you would pay to have this disappear. What's going on? Why are you being sloppy with this again? I thought we had covered this up. I thought we had quieted her. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Interesting. So I'm going to go ahead, guys, on that note, before we get more into the reading, I'm going to look at this apology video. I don't even want to look at this video, because I'm like, I don't even want to look at this video, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay, guys, so if you want to look along with me, I have the video pulled up. I'm going to be reacting to, before we get started in the reading, like I told you guys I want to do this, but I want to react to P Diddy's apology video to Cassie, or to any of the victims that he's affected, or anybody in his team or whatever that he's affected. So in the title he said, I am truly sorry. We will see. I doubt it.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that.
Why do you sound like he recording a song?
I mean, I hit rock bottom. I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
Yeah, you don't look
I was
like it.
disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
That was his apology video? That was so bad, bro. Like, you didn't even address anything. You didn't address anything. You didn't talk about how you abused Cassie. You need to fucking really issue her out an apology, even though no apology you say is ever going to be enough, because you've hurt Cassie in ways and the other victims in ways that I can't even imagine. And okay, you guys, just please pray for Cassie and her family. Please pray for the victims that were affected. Pray for anybody that's been assaulted or, you know, harmed in any way. I can't fully say the word, but, you know, pray for anybody that's been hurt or, you know, that is going through this. You know, I just pray for your healing. I'm sorry that this video, you know, all this coming out is triggering for the victims, Cassie, anyone that's, you know, has to, you know, watch all this play out and be, you know, affected by their own, you know, traumas that have happened with that, you know, with assault in any type of way. My prayers go out to you guys. I'm so sorry. You guys did not deserve that. And I truly hope that you guys are healing and doing the necessary things for you guys to heal and healing in your own time. And don't let anybody, you know, make you feel bad for speaking out. Or staying in your power, because that's what this is about, is Cassie stepping into her power when she issued out that lawsuit against P Diddy. Like, that was her stepping into her power, and this was her making her healing and making those necessary steps and opening those doors and taking a stand. And I feel like her husband was such a good he was such a good influence for her, and has truly loved her and appreciated her and made her feel invincible, like she could do it, and like she was beautiful again and smart and all these things that, you know, Sean made. I'm gonna switch between P Diddy and Sean, guys, sorry, but all these things that Sean did to make her feel lesser than, you know. Her husband is really, and Cassie, of course, is working on doing this on her own, but her husband is really working on protecting her and pushing her, and he's actually the reason she spoke out. She's been wanting to speak out, but she didn't really have the courage, or felt like, you know, people would listen to her, or, you know, the people would say stupid crap like, well, you stayed and you knew what you know, all this shit, you signed up for it. Guys, she did not sign up for that. Just because she wanted her dreams to come true doesn't mean that she subscribed to being abused. Like, that's dumb of you guys to even correlate the two, you know? Like, once you're in those situations, it's really hard to get out. It's really hard to get out. And I can't fully speak on that because I haven't really been in her situation. But, you know, I'm blessed to say I haven't been in that situation. But abuse of any sort, you know, even if it's emotional abuse, it's still bad, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, so that was my little reaction to P Diddy's video. Let me go ahead and see, first, before I get started, let me go ahead and see what I pull from the video, because a lot of people are reading P Diddy's body language and saying, is he really sorry? You know, so let me get, if in this video, if Sean is really, they want me to say his name, Sean is really sorry. Okay, guys, so I have pulled on if Sean is, I'm actually pulling on, which is what I've been wanting to do, I'm pulling on the video if Sean is really sorry for the things that he did to Cassie or any of the victims affected. So I'm getting my Ten of Swords card. As you guys can see, that is a no. I feel like he just wants to win back the public's approval. He knows, obviously, he knows that his power is being taken from him, or his power is being challenged. So he's trying to make amends with the public because the public is turning their back on him. Everyone is turning their back on him, even family members, because the tens for me talk about family at times, and that's usually what I'm hearing with him. Well, that's what I'm hearing with him, is that his family or family members that are from maybe on the girlfriend's side or his wife's side, I don't know if that's his wife, are turning, they're like, you need to get away, like, from him, you know, like, people or whoever's dating Diddy. I don't know if he's still with the mother of his kid, guys, I don't know, but people are telling, obviously, as you can assume too, people are telling whomever is around him, they're telling him, get the F away from him, he's crazy, he's going to, you know, hurt you, he's going to betray you. They are worried too, like, there's people around Sean, this is Sean too as well, he is worried that more people are going to start speaking out against him. I feel like more people have been threatening, even in his team, they've been threatening to speak out against him if he doesn't make this, he was actually forced to make this apology video. He didn't want to make this apology video, but he is trying to act like, oh, you guys, like, look, with the Knight of Swords, like, showing that chivalry, like, I'm really sorry, like, coming in, like he said, like, I've changed, I'm a better person, like, that's Wheel of Fortune in the upright, like, closing out who he used to be, like, that's who I used to be. I used to not, like, I used to be that person, like, yeah, I was in a really dark space, like, oh my god, like, I can't believe I did that, like, no, but there is no sorrow, there is nothing, because with the Knight of Swords here, guys, it's talking about this man is very manipulative, right? He's very good with his words, he's very charming, he's very vague at the same time. You guys have to remember he is a Scorpio, so he's very good at acting like, or just being very vague and not telling you the full-on truth or showing sympathy in any capacity. Like, he is good at not playing his hand or playing showing his cards, you know. So there's more coming for him. It's talking about there's more crap coming for him. There's more people that are going to speak out towards him. His karma, Sean, P Diddy, your karma just getting started, boy. Your karma is just getting started, Sean. It's just getting started. This information was supposed to come out. I just want to say a big salute to Sloan. I feel like I said her name wrong, but she was one of the psychic readers that came out and started talking about Sean and how, you know, what he was doing and the sex trafficking and all of that crap. Like, she was the one talking about that stuff. And like, I was gonna put the video in my video, but that would, you know, guys, that would get long. But yeah, she was the first one, guys. She's the one that predicted, you know, I'll link her video below if I could find it, but she's the one that spoke out against Sean and the stuff that he was doing and how he had Kim allegedly murdered Kim, allegedly. So she's been clocking a lot of this, you know, Kim Porter, if you guys don't know, Kim Porter. So she's been clocking a lot of this stuff, and she even picked up on Sean having another phone that they were going to find that, or no, not Sean, I'm sorry, Kim having, I think Kim had another phone. There was a second phone that was hidden that had a bunch of evidence on Sean, and so Sloan picked up on that. Like, so I was just like, whoa. Like, I remember seeing her, like, I remember seeing clips of her before when this stuff started first circulating. Her video came out and they were talking about how she had predicted this. So that's amazing that Sloan picked up on this. But and I'm sure she's like watching her prediction happen, like, proud of herself, because wow, that's amazing that she picked up on that. But nobody listened to her. Nobody listened to her. And this is why y'all should listen to psychic readers, at least the good ones. Listen to the good ones, okay? Just saying. So yeah, guys, my cards are saying no. As you can tell, he's not, you know, he's not sorry. He's just trying to win over the public. He's trying to save face. He's trying to save whatever left. You know, he's grabbing for crumbs. Like, oh my god, let me try to save this. Okay, let me try to, you know, do this. Or, you know, we're gonna see him try to do more stuff, like, later on. I think he's gonna flee. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna flee and go under the radar for a while. He may come back out and say some things or try to make amends or do something else to, like, you know, save his title or save his power in the industry, save his his influences in the industry. But nope, this is gonna keep, the more stuff's going to keep coming out. It's supposed to come out, and this is the exact time that it's supposed to come out. Wheel of Fortune is talking about this is the exact, everything is aligning for Cassie. We're going to also see her step more into her power. We're going to see a lot more stuff open up for her. We're going to even see a career shift for her. She's going to get the blessings that she is deserved of. Not just money, guys. She's going to be able to get those opportunities back that Sean blocked her of. Like, he prevented her in the past too, which I heard because obviously, like, she was under his label, you know what I mean? So he did stop a lot of her blessings. Even now, as she's married and she's older, he still has been stopping things for her. He still has control and power over her blessings. But that is going to end. Cassie is going to be able to have a fresh start, positive movement forward. Cassie, you're going to get those things that you lost. You're going to get those blessings that you lost. You're going to be able to get maybe even your music career back, you know, if you choose to, unless you just want to, you know, keep doing what you're doing and go under the radar more. That's totally up to you. But Spirit is saying that you are going to be rewarded for the things that P Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs took from you. Okay, so that is amazing to hear that. A lot of the victims are going to be compensated as well. There's money coming in for a lot of other victims that he affected, even people that he didn't, you know, harass like that, but he either stole from. Allegedly, I'm hearing he stole money. Yes, temperance and the upright, everything is balance, guys. Look at this. Temperance, balance is being restored back. Yeah, balance is being restored. Balance is being restored. That's what I keep hearing. Look at this. 3 of Pentacles. More opportunities. More stuff is going to come out. I know that there's a documentary or something coming out about him. It's called The Fall of P Diddy, or The Fall of Sean Diddy Combs, whatever. You know, but it's talking about I don't know if they're going to try to do a movie later on about him, which, guys, please don't do that. That's disgusting. Why are you going to try to make money off of his story? Like, they're really about to do that. They're really about to try to make a movie out of him. Oh, God. We see this coming. Like, yes, he's getting there's a documentary being made about him, but there's going to be a movie made about him. A biopic or something, you know? Oh, my God. All right. But the people that lost, or if you were affected by, this is just a message, guys, to those people. If you were affected in any way by him, and you are not at all a part of the problem, and you did not help, okay, this is only for the people that did not help him in any way. That affected other people, okay? That affected other people. There are people that genuinely did things for him and did not hurt other people. Those people are good. But the people that, you know, were wronged are going to get compensated. You are going to get compensated. Okay, guys, so I want to go ahead and do a spiritual message for Cassie and P Diddy, or Sean Diddy Combs. His spirit guides are fucking livid, let me tell you. They've been mad at him for some time. And they want me to give a message, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and answer some of these questions that my best friend helped me come up with. I am seeing that the kid that, or any kids that, sorry, this is already coming in for him, Sean has had, you are going to be, Sean, you are not going to be able to see your kids. You're not going to be able to see your kids. I'm surprised he's even allowed to hold that baby right now. I don't know how old that picture was, how old this picture was, guys. This picture I'm looking at right here, how old is this? 1 week ago? Oh my God. His kids, there's something about, he's holding on for dear life to his kids. He's holding on for dear life to his kids. They are threatening, that's what this message, they're threatening to remove custody from him. Because they are seeing him as an unfit father. They are seeing him as dangerous. And as you can already see, guys, but his spirit guides are like, we need to remove anybody around you that you have affected, including your children, or remove you seeing them alone. Okay? Or, remove you seeing them alone. That's what I keep hearing. Remove you seeing them alone. I feel like he's too trying to use his kids as a way to, like, make himself look good. Like, look, I'm a good dad. See, look, I've changed. Like, look, I care. oh my god, like that was who I used to be, like I'm not that person anymore. You're still that person, you know. Why? Embrace in the reverse. You have not fucking changed, Sean. You have not changed. You're not healed. You're not doing anything. If you're truly going to therapy, you're not really taking in the knowledge or the information. Like, what are you doing with that? You're not healing. Embrace is in the reverse. You're cold. You're detached. You're angry. You're so angry with everyone. Why are you so angry? Nobody did anything to you like that. Nobody did anything to you like that the way you did things to other people. Now keep in mind, guys, that I don't know much about his childhood or anything like that, but it's pointing me to his father. It's saying that, you guys know I get deep with the whole childhood stuff, but it is talking about his childhood and just saying, you know, that there was some type of domestic, as we can, you know, obviously it has to come from somewhere, right? But it's talking about that there was some form of domestic violence in Sean's household, or allegedly, or, you know, there's some type of like dysfunctionality that he saw growing up, like in his household, and that really warped the way he moves with his kids and the way he moves with his dad, and or moved with his dad or his parents, because he didn't have the best upbringing. So he always thought that, oh, well, let me be the father that I always wanted to be, or let me try to become the father that I've always wanted to become. But I'm seeing that there wasn't. Let me know, guys, if you know about his family. But I'm seeing with the embrace card in the reverse and the my simply love card, I'm seeing that there wasn't a lot of affection in the household. Or, you know, teaching right from wrong, or, you know, because the sixes are about, let me teach you how to be a man. Let me teach you how to be a good parent. Let me teach you how to, you know, love properly. He didn't see that growing up. So his spirit guides are saying that he really needs to heal this. He really needs to heal this side of him. He has to. It's coming out like that. He has to. So it is talking about, in the upright, it is talking about rejoice and celebration, that a lot of people are going to get what is owed to them. But P Diddy thinks that, Sean thinks he's going to win. He thinks that he's going to be okay. Like, he is worried. I feel like he is worried because they are telling him, like, this isn't looking good, dude. Like, this is not looking good. But he feels like he's going to be okay. He's like, I trust that, you know, everything is going to work out. I trust that everything's going to be okay. I trust that everything's going to work out. I don't feel like this is his spirit guides telling him that, you know, things are going to be fine, because they're not. But they do want him to trust the process and heal. Like, they're like, you need to heal, dude. Like, you, as we could see, obviously, like, they're like, you need to heal. You need to go away for a while and just not, just really work on yourself, because you're saying that you've worked on yourself, and you're saying that you're sorry when you're not. And you, like, no. And, yeah. But I am seeing, guys, there is going to be some stuff coming in for people that were affected by him. I also feel like, Sean is still allegedly, I feel like he's still drinking a lot. I feel like he drinks a lot, or he overindulges a lot, which is crazy. When I watched the video on him talking about, you know, his sorry, he said that he's been to rehab, and I'm saying, that already came out. You need to go back, because I'm seeing, you know, Sean, that you're still having problems. Like, you need to get right with yourself. Like, that's what I keep seeing. You need to get right with yourself. Yeah, it's just talking about, guys, he's feeling bad for himself. Look, find balance. Look at this. Find balance. I just talked about balance being restored, right? Well, it's talking about that Sean needs to go back and, like, rebalance himself, really, like, work on himself. It's just reiterating that, guys, because he's feeling alone in the reverse. I feel like he's trying to be around people. He's trying to, like, drink his sorrows. I'm wondering if he's partying a lot, or he's just overindulging to, like, forget, because he's, like, freaking worried. I'm wondering too if he fled to an island or something, or if he like went somewhere, like, not in the States, or if he's thinking about doing that. Change your focus is in the reverse. He's in a really bad space, guys, which you know, I don't feel bad for him, right? I don't feel bad for him, but it is talking about that he's in a really bad space, but it's not because he feels bad. Spirit's like, you need to really do the work and work on yourself and actually issue out a proper apology in private to these people, and publicly, of course, but, you know, to these people, and mean it, and then start, you know, your healing journey, your redemption journey. Like, he's been avoiding it. This is something he's been avoiding this, and I did get the 8s, guys. So he's been avoiding taking accountability, as we know. Like, you know, he's been avoiding all of his demons. He's been avoiding healing, like truly healing. He's been avoiding taking accountability. He's been avoiding all of this, and now the universe is like, no, we're going to slow you down and actually make you, you know, strip your power from you and make you realize that you fucked up, and that you're not going to keep getting away with this. You're not going to keep getting away with this, and balance is being restored. Basically, guys, they're saying that he needs to get right with himself, and that this is supposed to happen because he needs to take accountability. And obviously, like, he's been getting away with things for way too long, and they need him to, like, figure out what he's truly doing with his life and who he's truly affected. Like, because he's caring about the wrong things, guys. That's what I keep hearing. He's caring about the wrong things. He's apologizing to the wrong people. You need to apologize to the people that you are afraid to apologize to, Sean. That's what I keep hearing. Stop avoiding these people that you're afraid to, like, confront. You need to confront your demons. This is the only way to the path of redemption. Okay? Confront your demons. He needs to confront his demons. Okay, guys, so I pulled 3 cards for Cassie's message. The Sacral Chakra card came out, so it's about her taking her power back. Spirit wants her to take her power back. She is taking her power back. They are so proud of her for healing, you know, her... I can't say the word, guys, but healing, you know, the ways that she was harassed. Like, she's been healing that. She's been working through that. Her husband's been helping her work through that and knowing her power and claiming that power back, because for so long she was stagnant, and they are so ready for her to move forward and for her to not be stuck in this energy anymore, but definitely still heal and take her time healing. They definitely want that to happen for her. But see, guys, this is another card about things are going to start coming towards her that were blocked. Things are like, it was like she was frozen in time for, like, which, you know, happens. Like, when you've been traumatized so much, you, like, literally your mindset and your body and everything about you is frozen in that trauma, you know. So now she's like, I'm finally, like, she doesn't feel, Cassie doesn't feel free yet, you know, because I got my Just Breathe card in the reverse. So it's like they're waiting to see, like, what happens with him. They're waiting on not just money, because I feel like that's coming in for her, but, you know, they're waiting to see what they do in court with him. She's hoping he, you know, gets, allegedly, she didn't say this, but she's hoping that he gets, you know, time. And also too, she's awaiting to see, like, she just feels like she can't. I feel like, allegedly, guys, I'm gonna say this, but I feel like he was still, like, harassing her. Like, I don't know, I feel like he was still harassing her, or, like, maybe this was recently, like, when the news started breaking. I felt like he started, like, allegedly, I feel like he started having people stalk her. Like, I don't feel like she's safe. Like, I don't know, allegedly, I don't feel like she's safe. Like, they're trying to keep her safe, but I feel like when this news started breaking, he was like trying to find ways to, like, blow her up or contact her through social media, or contact her through, like, other phones, like, or emails or something. Like, I'm seeing him or someone doing it for him was trying to contact her and, like, threaten her or harass her even more. And her husband was not putting up with it. He was like, they were, you know, keeping documentation of, like, everything, but his team was telling him to stop. I feel like he was doing this on the low, or he was having somebody do it for him. That's what I keep hearing, guys. I know that's crazy, because you would think that, you know, he would try to lay low and not mess with her. But this was around when news started breaking a little bit, or even maybe a little bit before, when he got word that she was going to speak out. I feel like someone may have told him that she was going to speak out, or there was, like, you know, he heard, like, rumors or whispers of, you know, his demise, you know. So I don't know too, I'm wondering if Sean has a psychic or someone around him that, or is intuitive, that tells him, or if he just felt it. Like Sean could have just felt it because he is a Scorpio and he does have his Mercury in Scorpio. So I'm wondering, he's like, or if he just was like paranoid. Obviously he's paranoid too, because he was like, oh God, my time's coming. I already know like this is about to happen. I feel like Sean, maybe I'm picking up mainly on Sean, guys. Like Sean started getting paranoid and was like, you know, or he's already a paranoid person. But I feel like even more, like he was like, oh God, like I feel like something's coming. Like, because Scorpios can usually anticipate stuff like that. They can usually anticipate like their demise when they've been moving bad, you know, when they've been moving incorrectly. So yeah, Cassie she couldn't like, oh my God, Spirit saying like she couldn't breathe for like the longest time. She couldn't like move past you know, a lot of things. It was really hard, you know, for her to like work through her traumas, as we can imagine. And also too, she had an unhealthy relationship with being intimate. That was hard, but she's working through that, and her husband are working through that. But it's been like really difficult, as you can assume, right? But things are going to start opening up for her, and she's going to get, you know, compensated, and she's going to have to like I'm worried about her safety, guys. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat this. I'm worried for her. I'm worried for her. I'm worried for her safety. So please, guys, if anybody in Cassie's team, or if anybody happens to see this video that knows Cassie, please protect her. Like, please, because I'm seeing something's gonna, I'm just feeling like weird energy, and I feel like he still has power. He still may not even get the full on what is owed to him. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, I feel like there's some audio tapes or something, maybe more videos that are gonna come out about him, or the victims, or any more victims. There's more people that are going to start speaking out. Still, as we know, we can assume this, right, guys? But yeah, more people are going to start speaking out. More people are going to start, you know, I see too, like somebody, ooh, okay, guys, I'm gonna say this, but there's somebody, allegedly there's someone or a few people maybe doing magic against him. There's somebody that was helping Cassie. Yeah, they're not, I don't know if she's like really spiritual, or I don't know much about Cassie. I don't know if she's really religious. Not saying that she did anything against him or anything, but I'm wondering if there was somebody helping her with breaking out of this, like, remember, guys, I said, I'm picking this up, I'm gonna just say it, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I feel like Sean, I feel like, is he very like into like black magic, or like, is he into black magic? Does he know, does he have a I feel like he has, this could be on Cassie's end, but maybe, I feel like it's on, maybe it's on both their ends, but I feel like there's somebody working for them that's helping them to like either protect them, or I feel like this is Sean. I feel like there was somebody covering up for him that would do like rituals or spiritual work or something like that, or would try to yeah, like would try to send send bad vibes, or like she does some type of like witchcraft for him, or spiritual crap for him, I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't know if he's, I don't know if this doesn't make sense to me. Is he spiritual? Is Sean into that? Do you guys know? Does anybody know? Has he spoken out about that? Or like, maybe not even, it's some type of woman that, like a shaman, or like someone, you know, that practices like herb, like curses or something like that. Like I keep seeing that, or blocks things, or from people finding things out. Like he had like someone older that was helping him, or like maybe also too, this could be on Cassie's end, she had someone protecting her spiritually as well. Maybe her husband as well knows this lady, or recommended this lady to her, or she's just known this lady. Or it could be like Cassie's mom was like really praying over her, was really protecting her, was hoping and praying that this got out, was doing stuff with the church, or doing stuff religiously that was helping her to get free of this. But I'm seeing somebody is helping him, or doing stuff for him, that as well on Sean's end, that was doing stuff to like protect him. So this could be a part of the two, guys. I hate to say this, the Illuminati or something like that, or some dark stuff. Like, this woman is, she's into dark crap. She's into dark crap. I keep seeing this. She's into dark crap. Refusing to see in the upright. Yeah, he had a lot of help. He had a lot of help. Cassie doesn't feel like she's going to get what's owed to her. She doesn't feel like she's going to win this case. Even though there is forward movement and there's things happening in her favor, but she's been like, she knows like they're protecting him a lot. Like, she knows like he's getting protected a lot, and she's just like, I'm glad like I spoke out. I'm glad I said something, but I don't feel like nothing's gonna get done. She doesn't have hope that, you know, things are gonna turn around for her. But I feel like they will, Cassie. I feel like they will. Maybe he won't get locked up, but let's see. Yeah, guys, I'm not saying he's gonna get time. If he does get time, it's not a lot. The Hermit card is in the reverse, talking about that he's not gonna get, I'm not seeing, he's definitely not going to be able to leave his house. So maybe they're just going to do like house arrest for him. Or he's going to get like a short sentence of, you know, having to do like, or I feel like his team or, you know, his family or people around him are just trying to convince him to do stuff to make him look good, to make him like charity work, or I feel like he's gonna come out, when he does come out of hiding, I feel like he's gonna be trying to do stuff like as far as like charity work. That's what I keep picking up on. Like, oh guys, look, see, I've changed. Like, see, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And people are like, we ain't forget. We did not forget. Because he's gonna come out of hiding and he's gonna try to like not, of course, like talk about this anymore, but he's gonna try to do things to act like he, you know, like he's changed. He's gonna try to give opportunities to people. He's gonna try to start a scholarship program. I see him doing weird crap like that, like just to make himself look better. Like, that's what I keep picking up on. Like, he's gonna try to do little things to like to appear to the public like he's changed, and like, you know, that he isn't that person anymore. So I feel like his team too is just like trying to, you know, of course they're trying to help him, but there's only so much, they're like, there's only so much we can do now, dude. Like, this is not looking good, and we gonna have to look for new jobs soon. Like, that's what I keep hearing, guys. Like, that's the real honest truth. Yeah, the main thing I'm feeling with Cassie's energy and what Spirit wants her to know is to listen to her spirit guides, listen to her ancestors, listen to God. Again, I don't know if she's religious or if she's, you know, spiritual, or if that's her husband, but they want her to listen to her intuition and listen to her, the people around her that are positive and that are keeping her in the light and telling her like everything is going to work out. Yes, okay, we may not win in this way, but at least the truth is out. At least people are listening to your story. At least they understand you now, and like at least you're getting to express your voice and your story, whatever. Like, your story is inspiring people. Your story is going to help women that have been dealing with assault in any type of way, or men that have been dealing with, or non-binary, have been dealing with assault in any type of way. It's gonna help them. You know, her spirit guides want her to know this. Her ancestors want her to know this. But guys, that was random real quick what I picked up on about this lady helping. I don't know, I just got that. It like some type of really spiritual woman is helping Cassie to heal as well. I wonder too if she's done Reiki. I feel like Reiki would help you, Cassie. I don't know if you've done Reiki, but I would say do Reiki. I feel like that would help you. Or I don't know if she's done multiple sessions of Reiki, not just one, just multiple sessions of Reiki. But yeah, it's talking about too that she's going to be able to, this is going to be in the upright soon. She's going to be able to breathe. She's going to get like so much relief from this. But right now I feel like Cassie just feels very pent up and just like, oh my God, like on edge, pins and needles. She's trying her best to stay in peace and to stay balanced, but it's been hard, especially too because she can't even go anywhere. She's having a hard time going places and not getting noticed, or, you know, now people are going to be in her face like, I'm so sorry, like what happened, and she's going to constantly be reminded of that. So it's just, you know, Cassie's not looking forward to that. Even though she's happy she spoke out, she's happy that, you know. Hey guys, so I just wanted to cut in here. You guys know how I love doing this. So I just want to commend Cassie from when I did this video 2 days after I did this video, she actually posted this statement, saying, you know, if you guys want to read along or just read it as I talk. But yeah, she posted this saying thank you for the love and support, and, you know, about her speaking out and, you know, taking a stand. And I'm so proud of her, because like throughout this reading, I just kept feeling that she was afraid to do this. And it was up until after I did this reading that she spoke out and put this post up. But what I meant by speaking out in as well is the lawsuit. You know, that was a big statement of her saying, no, I'm done. I'm not going to be tortured or binded anymore by your power over me. And I'm breaking this, and I'm going to take a stand, and I'm going to step into this power of being an example to women that they can fight back, you know, or men, you guys can fight back. Non-binary, you guys could fight back, you know, whomever, you guys can stand in your power and fight back, and you can be a victor of your traumas, you know. And I'm so proud of Cassie. This was a path that she was did not want, you know, she did not want this. Who does? But she did not want to be the spokeswoman, you know, for getting abused of any sort, you know. Like, this wasn't something that she pictured her life being like. But, you know, I think she's handling it, as all Virgos do, she's handling it so gracefully, and, you know, just is keeping off the internet as much as possible, not looking at anything, just attending to her kids and her husband and her peace, you know. Which, I didn't go into this, guys, real quick, I'm sorry, but her husband hates him, of course. And I just kept feeling her husband's rage. Like, as I was picking up on her, all I could feel was her husband standing right behind her with his arms crossed, like just mad. Like, I don't know, just protective over her energy too. Not just, you know, her physically. He's so protective over her energy, her soul, her spirit. He feels like home to her. And just picking up on him and the photos as I'm editing, I could feel that. Like, she's very safe, and it makes me feel so good to know that she's safe, you know. And I want this for everyone, you know what I mean? I think everyone deserves to come out of a situation like this. It's such a blessing to then go to someone that makes you feel safe, you know? So she has such an amazing relationship with her husband. She's very blessed, and I'm glad that, you know, God is blessing her. That within itself, and her kids are a blessing, you know? So I'm very proud of her. I'm proud that she issued out this statement, and that she's taking a stand, and she's stepping more into this power, because it's not a bad thing, you know, that she's gonna be an inspiration for all women. She had to be this person, and she's that voice for Kim, you know, Kim Porter. Kim didn't have a voice, and Cassie recognizes that as well. I think she's been thinking about that too. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to say this, and I hope you guys are enjoying the reading. Oh, and I was gonna say too, yeah, her husband, he's wanted to like do something to Diddy, just saying. But yeah, guys, can't blame him. But I hope you guys are enjoying the reading. I'm gonna shut up now. All right, bye. That, you know, people are looking to her as an inspiration, you know, with the listen card too. I feel like people are looking to her as guidance and that inspiration. But in her body, in her own mind, she's still like in that trauma. She's still like looking at, you know, refusing to see the power, and why she's like, why was this my story though? Why was I the one that was affected? Like, why did I have to go through this? And Spirit's like, yes, that this is not fair what happened to you, and he did, and obviously he has free will, right? And he's going to have to learn from that, right? He's going to have to go through his walk with God, and when he goes to, you know, when he goes to the afterlife, you know. But they want her to try to keep moving forward, and to take all of what's happened and really do something with that, and start, you know, I don't know, maybe she's already done this, but start some type of organization for women that are dealing with this, or, you know, maybe shelters, like for women, domestic violence shelters. They really want her to take this pain and use it to like inspire others and to tell her story more. They actually want Cassie to come out with her spirit guides. Maybe her team is pushing her for this too, I don't know, or she's shopping this around. But I'm seeing that they may make a movie about her story, or Cassie's story, or the women that were abused by Sean. You know, they're gonna make some type of biopic, or they're gonna speak out documentary. Like, I'm seeing that come out. Cassie is being asked to do that, and she's turning it down because she's like, I don't know, like, I don't want people to think more of that I'm doing this for money. Like, that's not, you know, guys, I'm getting into her energy, how she's feeling. But they're like, Cassie's like, I don't want to do, you know, people to think I'm doing this for money. They already have called me a gold digger, and like, you know, why did I stay, and all that crap. Like, she's, heard stuff like, people saying that about her, and that's she's like, this is why I didn't want to speak out, because people are, like, she's refusing. My spirit guides are saying that Cassie's losing sight of why she did this, why she spoke out. That breaks my heart. Oh my God, Cassie, please don't lose sight of why you did this. Please, like, you did this to help other women. You did this to help other men that are being abused, for other kids that are being abused. Like, your purpose is this was part of your purpose. I hate to say that, guys, but this spirit's like, yes, it was unjust what happened to you, but now you are going to be a beacon. Use this and be a beacon of light for other people. And unfortunately, Cassie's like, I don't want this. Like, I don't, like, yes, I want to be, an example to other women. I'm glad and I'm proud of, don't get me wrong, guys. She's glad and she's proud of this, but at the same time, it's a lot of pressure on her, and it's a lot of, like, eyes on her now, and she just doesn't want that. And let's keep in mind, she is a Virgo, and Virgos really value their privacy. And now when they are put in the spotlight, it just, it sucks, when they're, she expects it, but she doesn't want this to follow her too much. But she doesn't mind as well, like, her story being told. So I feel like they're asking her to tell her story, or they're asking her to speak out or come on camera, or, shop, or maybe in the future they're going to shop around some, like, documentary for her, or they're just going to come out with one and really not get her approval or whatever. Or, maybe it's just going to be the other women that have been affected by him, Probably too about Kim Porter, I think there's going to be a documentary or a biopic on her as well, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, so, and as I said that, guys, the Magician card came out saying that I'm correct on that. And the Three of Swords, there's going to be possibly three documentaries, or a documentary, a biopic, a documentary, a movie, or biopic, or which is a movie, a biopic made about her, or Cassie, or the women that were affected, or the people that were affected, or the people that worked for him. They're going to start coming out and speaking out about him, and the women are going to start coming out and speaking out about him. There's already been women doing that, I know, guys, but more people, or not just women, just like anyone that that was harassed by him or hurt by him, they're gonna speak out towards him, or they're gonna shop around, or there's gonna be a book, there's gonna be a tell-all book about him. More stuff is gonna come out in either capacity that you put it, like, just more information obviously is gonna come out, and we're gonna see him. I keep feeling, guys, I could be wrong on this, but I'm not seeing that if they do put him, I'm not seeing them put him, because evidence is coming out that he assaulted, Cassie, but I'm seeing him either get a short sentence, or they do house arrest for him, or they say that he's gonna go to rehab, or they say that he's gonna go, or they say that he's gonna go to, he's gonna do time, and then he's gonna get bailed out. And then they're going to put him in a rehab, or, a facility where it helps him, because I see him, like, he's going to lose it. Like, he's going to go even crazier, because I see them taking his kids, or, him not really getting custody over his kids, and his wife, or his girlfriend, or whoever he's dating, or the women he's dating, because let's be real. He's dating multiple women. Sean, allegedly, you're dating multiple women, not just one. So yeah, guys, that's so far what I've been getting. I know that was a lot, but let's go ahead and move through the questions. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, and as detailed as possible, because I have a lot to get through. And also, too, I want to pull on the mother of his daughter. That's the only person I'm seeing right now that he's dating, or is talking to. Maybe he's not even dating her, but he's just showing her. But people are wondering if she's been abused as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to that. So guys, the first question that I have is, how was his relationship with Cassie? I'm not going to pull on that, just because there's been evidence, and it's obvious, I think that's pretty obvious of how their relationship was, or we can already see that. But I do want to see, how does he feel about Cassie? Okay, guys, so the question was, to reiterate, how does Sean feel about Cassie, P Diddy, whatever? How does he feel about Cassie? I got the Seven of Cups for my first card, so I'm seeing he feels like, now the Seven of Cups for me, I'm hearing delusional. I heard delusional. I almost said delirious. Delusional. He feels like she's being delusional. He's like, that didn't happen. And like, it's like he's just, I feel like Sean's like drinking and he's like, oh my god, you're a fucking lie, like that didn't happen, like I didn't do that. Okay, maybe, but it didn't go down like that. That's how he's feeling like she's being delusional with certain details. He feels like from the lawsuit that she filed or whatever, like in the stuff that she's been speaking out about. As far as, I don't know, I don't feel like, has Cassie spoken out about, besides, you know, filing against him, has she spoken out publicly? I don't feel like she has, but, or I haven't seen it, guys, so if she has, let me know in the comments. But with the Seven of Cups, I'm getting, like, delusional. Like, you're so, like, full of yourself. Like, yeah, right, like, I didn't do any of that, like, or most of that you're saying. Like, maybe certain things I did because you made me do that. You egged it on. Like, you're the guys. Oh my god, that's making me mad. Ugh, okay, he's saying like you egged it on, like you knew, like you would do things to make me do that to you. You liked it a lot of times, allegedly. He's saying it, like I'm hearing him say allegedly, like you liked it a lot of times. Like, you know, there were times where you enjoyed it, and you, like, now, you know, because you didn't get your way with me with certain things. I don't know if Cassie went to him privately. I'm hearing allegedly that she went to him privately and said, hey, like, you need a or her team, maybe not Cassie, because she doesn't want contact with him, and they're saying no contact, but maybe like a team, or someone on Cassie's team, or one of her family members that spoke for her. I don't know if Cassie has any siblings. Maybe a sibling said this, or of hers, you know, defended her and, you know, went to her aid, or her husband. But basically I'm seeing someone went to him. It was like, you need to compensate her for all of the things that you've done. You need to, like, allow, because there were things that Cassie wants to do, or there's things that because the Seven of Cups to me also talks about, like, you know, social media, her social media persona, and like how she's seen and stuff. So even when they were arguing and stuff, because there was a big blow up, like, see guys, how I said with the Five of Wands, sorry guys, I'm getting all these messages, sorry if you guys can if I'm just like, you know, going, but you know guys, how I said like that he went to her, or he tried to contact her. Well, I'm seeing a big argument between him and her, or maybe someone in her team that were speaking on her behalf. Or maybe it was both their teams. But I'm seeing he was trying to contact her through social media. He was trying to contact her, allegedly. He was trying to contact her. He was trying to get a response out of her. He was trying to get a reaction out of her. He was trying to get her to respond to him in some type of way personally. And I'm seeing that she was trying to block it, because yeah, I keep seeing that, guys. So I want to say that. But yeah, I feel like he's really, of course, upset with her, and for speaking out, or for this getting out. The Magician card in the reverse, he's like none of this is gonna work. Like, you're not gonna get what you're wanting. You're not gonna get the attention you want. He feels like she's doing this for the public's attention. You know, he's just, as you can see, like, he's just thinking she's doing this to get attention. She's being delusional. A lot of the things that she said or has been speaking out against him didn't actually happen. Some of it he's like, okay, yeah, okay, but that didn't really happen. Like, I didn't, you know, no. Like, he's not taking accountability. The Seven of Cups too talks about, like, gaslighting. Like, he's like gaslighting her. Like, you're lying. Like, that never happened. Like, okay. Magician in the reverse. I'm seeing too that Sean has threatened, allegedly, for entertainment, guys. Sean's threatened her family. He's threatened her family. He's threatened her family. He also feels like you're just unhappy with the way your career has gone. Oh my god, okay. This is so Sean's voice, I can hear it. You're just unhappy with the way your career has gone, and you're mad because you didn't, you know, I tried to give you opportunities. You're just jealous or spiteful, or you're resenting me for, you know, not following through with my promises, not giving you those opportunities that, you know, that you felt you deserved, you know, where you didn't do anything to earn those things. You didn't keep those #1 chart. Like, I told you what to do. I told you how to do all these things to stay on top, to be #1. I didn't force you to do any of the stuff that you did. made you do. He made her do it. Made her do it. Sorry. Made her do it. Sean, you made her do it. Anyway, he's like, I'm not to blame here. You're just angry because you didn't get those opportunities that I told you in the beginning. If you do this, if you follow by the book and you do this and you play your cards right and you act right, you're just angry because you didn't get those opportunities, and that's not my problem. What the hell? Jeez. Seven of Swords in the upright. You're a liar. He's allegedly feeling like she's lying. She's a liar. She's trying to get her way. She's trying to be sneaky. He's like, you're speaking bad on my character. You're trying to, sabotage my, what I've built so hard to, he's like, oh my God, guys. His fucking thoughts. Oh my fucking God, Sean. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna keep this in here, guys, too, so you guys can see how annoying his energy is. You're just mad because you didn't get the public's. Nobody cares about you. You're mad because nobody cares about you, and nobody is giving you that recognition, because the sevens, guys, talks about recognition. You're just mad because nobody's giving you the recognition that you deserve. Nobody's praising you. Nobody's living for, you had your time, your little amount of fame, and that's it. Like, you're just angry. He just sees her as angry and resentful and angry, just bitter at him because she didn't get the stuff. Can you blame her, though? Sean, can you fucking blame her? You promised her all this stuff and then you didn't deliver. You didn't deliver. So, and then you assaulted her. Like, really? Really? And then the Seven of Cups talks about, you agreed to do all those things because we were in a relationship. We were in a relationship, and you watched me do things with other people. You watched me do the same things to other people. That's what he's saying with the Hangman. You watched me do these things to other people, allegedly. He's also saying with the Three of Swords that he feels like she needs to go get right with herself, and she needs to heal and stop asking him for stuff. She always would ask me for stuff. She was needy. She would always ask me for stuff, and she knew what she was getting into. So Three of Swords. She would watch other people. She would watch me, allegedly. She would watch me do these things to other people. She would watch me give opportunities to other people, and she didn't. And she would watch me have all these other artists, like all these other artists would like blow up, and she would get angry with that. Guys, sorry, I'm in his head right now, so I really apologize. These messages are just coming out. They're just coming out. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on, guys. Like, he's just like blaming her, as you can see, not taking accountability, and feeling like she's just doing this because she didn't blow up. She didn't have her win. He's like, if you would have had your time in the spotlight longer, you would have never felt this type of way. You would have never done this to me. How could you do this to me? I gave you so much. I gave you so much, and you gave me so little, and this is what you do. You turn on me. The Seven of Swords. Guys, I did get my Seven of Swords card. You turn on me, and the Five of Pentacles, you have the audacity to be greedy and to ask me for stuff. The audacity. I feel like you would say this to her. You have the audacity to ask me for stuff when you didn't work for that. You don't deserve that. What? Like, what? He's disgusting. I can't. Guys, this isn't me. I'm telling, this is him. This is not me. What the fuck? This man is crazy. I'm getting out of his energy. Okay, we're getting out of that. So let's see, how does Cassie feel about him? Guys, I got my star card as I was pre-shuffling. He would dangle this over her head so fucking much. He would dangle the fact that, of her being successful, of her, she's like, come on, like, she thought that if she listened to him, if she did, the things that he told her to do, that he would help her, and that, get into, because Cassie has done stuff outside of him too, you know what I mean? But he would always remind her, or when she would get opportunities, he would always remind her, I'm the reason you're famous. I'm the reason that people give a fuck about you. I'm the reason that people, allegedly, he said this, allegedly, I'm the reason people care or know who the fuck you are. Nobody would know who the fuck you are if it wasn't for me. You better act right. And she's just like, what the I feel like too, with the star card, Spirit is saying that Cassie know your power. She's learning her power. She's coming into her power, and she will get what is deserved to her. This is even more of a reminder, Cassie, for you to keep going and to keep speaking your truth. And if you want to, if you choose to, but to not be afraid to step back out in the spotlight with your head held high and to get your opportunities. And or if you want to just be a mom and not give a fuck about the industry, like fuck the industry, like you don't really, you're in a good space, like you don't really need to like worry about that crap anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be in the spotlight, you know. But there is a part of Cassie that does want to go back into the spotlight and work, and now she's just like, well, now this is following me and it's becoming something that I'm a little bit, I was proud of, but I'm kind of feeling a little shame for, you know, like people, this isn't from her feeling bad about that, you know, about Sean, but speaking out about him, but more so people have been making her feel bad for speaking out or speaking her truth, you know. There's always those freaking naysayers, you know. Ugh. So that's the card that I just got about that, about you know, Diddy's energy. But let me see how Cassie feels about P Diddy. Guys, I just saw the star card in the reverse for Cassie's energy, how he feels about how she feels about him. And she's like, you took everything from me, you took my, I heard you took everything from me, but I'm rebuilding, and I'm better off without you, obviously, you know. But you took everything from me and you gave me nothing. Queen of Swords in the upright, standing in her power. Cassie is a Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. This could be, but this is air energy. She's coming in as detached. You know, but in her power, speaking her truth, not afraid. Like, yes, I love to see this from her as the Queen of Swords, speaking up for what is right. Like, no, I'm standing in my power. I'm speaking up for what is right. I'm standing up for the people that don't have a voice. I finally found my voice. I know my worth, and I know that I did not deserve all that crap that happened to me. You made me feel like so worthless. You made me feel like I could never do anything with my career. I could never do anything right. I trusted you. You know, I don't know why I trusted you, you know. Okay, this is alleged, guys. I don't know if they've said anything about this, but did you guys hear anything about Cassie having a child with him? In the reverse. This is in the reverse. So I'm wondering if he made her get a miscarriage, allegedly, or she was pregnant, and then allegedly, guys, when he was abusing her, if she lost the baby. Allegedly, I'm picking up on that. Yeah, Cassie's energy is talking about she wasn't able to fully grow and be nurtured, like in the relationship. He always would, you know, as we know, he would abuse her. He would talk to her like she was worthless, and she's now like, I'm learning to find my worth. I'm learning to grow from this situation. I'm still battling it every day, even though it's like, you know, past things, it's in the past. Like, I'm still trying to you know, nurture that little girl inside me. I'm still trying to, you know, nurture myself, nurture the adult me, and heal. And that's been a challenge, you know. So guys, with that being said, with how she feels about Sean, I'm getting like that she sees him as someone that, you know, just does things with the Knight of Wands, like to, you know, seem showboaty, to get a reaction out of people, to look like a certain type of, you know, chivalrous man, you know, like, oh, look at how chivalrous I am, look at how romantic I am, look at how, you know, like, she sees him as like very showboaty and someone that just doesn't, you know, just does things for the look of it. And that's really like hot-tempered and just, you know, like he was with her, like abusive with her. And, you know, she sees him also too as a liar, like someone that's cheap and sneaky and a snake, you know, just does things to appear a certain type of way. He tries to seem like he's this charming person, and he's this great and upbeat, happy person and fun person to be around. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people, she would see a lot of people fall in love with this false persona of him, this false version of him. And I feel like too, him being a Scorpio man, I feel like Scorpio men are, and women too, like they're very good at like hiding like their true personality. Like he was some of them, the unevolved ones. you know, she would, you know, see, she's like, why couldn't you be that person with me? Like, you know, to the public and to his friends or to people that he would lie to, Seven of Swords, lie to, Three of Cups, you know, he was this like, you know, this funny guy, this like giving, you know, the Knight of Wands is very giving, you know, let me take you out, let me take all my friends out, spend money, like he would spend money, he was very extravagant with his gifts, with his lifestyle. Like, you know, there were times, yes, like Cassie's acknowledging that, she's like, yeah, like I did, of course, like I liked that lifestyle, you know, with him, to some degree. There were moments where, you know, it was good and he was romantic and he was giving and he was caring, but then, you know, he would turn on her and then he would act, you know, to the public, you know, he was like this type of guy. It was like very like, oh, I'm so nice and like giving and loving and caring and jokey and happy and optimistic, right? But behind closed doors, as we saw like in the videos, it's saying Seven of Swords, like he was abusing her, he was hurting, you know, he was physically, mentally, verbally, like he not only was hurting her, but she would see him hurt other people, lie to other people, cheat other people out of their money. He was always allegedly like cheating on her. She even too would try to do, like, I'm hearing Cassie say, like, allegedly, like, I would try to do the most damaging things you could think of just so he would, like, have me get out of the, or, like, he would break up with me. Like, she would try to, like, allegedly, like, I'm hearing, you know, she wasn't able to do this all the time, but she would try to act like she was, like, cheating on him. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Either she cheated on him or acted like she was cheating on him, so that it would make him, like, break up with her. And leave her alone. Like, she was always trying, because I see the sevens too as like escaping. Like, she, as we saw her in the video, the hotel video, like literally, look at this card, guys, like this is her. Like, I was trying to like I would try to escape him all the time. Like, I would try to leave and he would, you know. So to the people that were like, I was staying, like I literally would try, like I hear Cassie like yelling, like I would try to leave, like I would try. And then, you know, of course we see the evidence like of her trying to leave, right? So she would even try to like stay with friends, or like he would find her friends. He would, you know, he would find wherever she was. He would find where she was. He would drag her back. You know, he would have people in his camp or in his team or whatever. Yeah, his camp, like pull her or try to get her back in there or manipulate her to go back, you know, there. He would like threaten her. So there was like a lot of that. There was a lot of, you know, him wanting her to you know, she never is telling me too, through her energy, like allegedly she, like as we know, she never felt safe. But, you know, he would try to act like, you know, one minute he would be like, oh, we're, you know, we're good friends, you know, I love and care about you, you know, and then he would turn on her, you know, and act a certain way, which, you know, we know these things, guys, but it is coming out in her energy, and she's reiterating that to me through her energy, that these are things that would happen. And the Ten of Wands is talking about that too, that there was a lot of assault, there was a lot of, you know, her feeling burdened by this connection. And she's still feeling like this, guys. She's still, because I did get my accelerated motion card in the reverse, like she's still feeling like this. She's still feeling burdened by this, by everything that's transpired between them. She still is dealing with, like, you know, certain triggers and certain things like her husband will do. Like, I'm seeing like her husband, like even like move, or maybe this was in the past, like move a little, like he would move slightly a certain way and she would like, she'll jump, or like or there were certain things like her husband would do, like without realizing it, or like arguments that they would have that would bring up that trauma for her. So he's been having to help her work through that too. But she also feels like too, like he hasn't grown. She's like, you haven't grown, you haven't changed, like you're still the same person, you know. So the typical things that you guys can expect, like, you know, how she feels. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can like guess this too, but my cards are just reiterating things that we that may seem obvious, you know. They're reiterating that because it's through her energy. So the next question, guys, is how does Cassie feel about his apology video? So she definitely feels like he was told to do the video, like I was saying. She feels like with the Hierophant in the reverse, I feel like the Hierophant is like a manager coming in. I don't usually get this energy, but I feel like, again, I don't know if Cassie is religious, but I feel like she thinks he's trying to act all like, or maybe it's just like, maybe I'm just hearing she feels like he's trying to act all holier than thou, and like he's changed and like he found God. Like she feels like he's trying to act like that. You're not even acknowledging the things you did to me. You're not even acknowledging like the ways that you hurt me. She feels like the video, she's like, you shouldn't have even, not even her, just her, but she's like, you're not even acknowledging your, you know, your flaws or what you did, or taking accountability. Like you're not acknowledging anything. Like she feels like the video was like a waste of time, like what, like, and it was half-assed. Like she feels like the video was very half-assed, and it was really hard for her to look at it. She saw right through it, obviously, you know, because she's known him for a while, so she saw right through it. And she wasn't surprised that he said the stuff that he said. She wasn't surprised that he was like, you know, being very vague and just like not looking like he really cared. Like she doesn't feel like he's sorry. She doesn't feel like with the Hermit reverse, guys, that he even has thought about or done some introspective work. You know, she's like, you haven't even worked on yourself. You haven't, like I said earlier, like you haven't really grown. You haven't grown up. Like you're still probably doing the same crap that you were doing to me. Like you're still doing it to whoever you're talking to. Like you're not going to change. Like that's what I keep hearing. You're not going to change. You're not going to grow. The Hierophant also talks about learning, you know, learning from your past mistakes, really working through those mistakes and like changing. Also going to, she feels like he needs to like find God. Like again, I don't know if she's religious, but or spiritual, but she's feeling like he needs to find God, and he really needs to get right himself. Like I was saying, like he needs to get right with God. Like, you know, because she feels like he's still doing the same crap. She feels like that video showed that he's still doing the same crap. Yeah, she's, yep, look at this, guys. The Seven of Cups and the Moon card in the reverse. Everything is reverse. Even the cards I have, guys, the Hermit is reversed. The Four of Cups is reversed. The Hierophant is reversed. So it's talking about, like, she feels like the Four of Cups, too, talks about, you know, like, it is a card about, like, you know, sitting still and like reconsidering when it's upright. It's more like moping and like thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, thinking that, you know, somewhere else is better than what you have, being unappreciative, you know, is how I read the Four of Cups. But it's for Cassie in this spread, I feel like it's talking about her, like him not, you know, actually taking that time to really think about what he did and to feel sorry. And, you know, she feels like he doesn't feel sorry for anything, because the Four Cups too could talk about, even in a more positive way, like feeling, you know, sorry for what you did and really reflecting and thinking about how your emotions and your actions affected other people. And she feels like he's not even considering that. She feels like more stuff is going to come to light with the Seven of Cups reverse and the Moon card reverse. She's like, yeah, more stuff's gonna come out. Like, you know, more stuff's gonna come out. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles upright. Yeah, she's working with her lawyer. She's working with her lawyer to get more stuff to come out and to get more. Oh, this is so sweet of Cassie. Cassie allegedly, I don't know, guys, for sure, but I feel it. She's gonna start working with other women. I don't know if she's already doing this. Maybe she's already doing this, but working with other women to get them out of domestic violence situations, or get them out of, I'm so glad to see this come out. Oh my God. But she's going to start working on, like maybe like speaking out more, doing more creative things or creative projects, or just projects, to get people's voices heard, to get like, to make more of an impact. And, you know, she's not going to stop after this. I'm really happy to see this. With her, you know, she's gonna try to get people out of these situations, or trafficking too. She wants to do something with trafficking. I feel it. Or maybe she's working with an organization or a charity. Maybe she's working with a team to get this all, like, you know, started. But I'm feeling like she doesn't feel like he's worked on himself, and he's just doing this to save his career. He's just, with the Eight of Pentacles, he's just doing this to save his career. He's mad with the Seven of Cups. See, the Seven of Cups is coming out in his energy, or how, yeah, in her energy. It was coming out in his energy, now it's coming out in her energy. And she's like, you're just doing this to save face, you're doing this to save your image, you're doing this to, like, you don't care, like, you don't care. The Moon card, and it's so obvious to her, because the Moon card is obviously like really intuitive, so she like can see through like his BS, like she sees through it. So I'm going to answer one more question, And then I'm going to go ahead and pull on any spiritual messages for Cassie. And then I'm going to end the video. This video is really heavy, so I don't want to keep this video too long. I was thinking it was going to be longer, but I think I'm going to just like, you know, end it at this one and end it at the spiritual message for Cassie. Yeah. So the main things that I see, guys, coming up for Cassie in the future is I see her getting into more movies. I feel like she's working on going back to school. I keep feeling that for her, so I'm gonna say it. Or she's been thinking about going back to school. Like I said, she is a Virgo, so like Virgos do like to, like, you know, they always like to learn and, like, you know, go back and do things to learn and relearn their craft or learn something new or get into other projects. But they like to study whatever it is that they're doing before they go ahead and do it. So I'm seeing, like, I feel like she's going back to school for something, and I feel like it's either business or maybe it's for, you know, the justice, something with the justice system, or learning something about that, because she wants to help, you know, she wants to be of service to people, like, and help them. Like, this whole thing coming out, I think this has changed her focus, and it's redirected her into being more of an influential type of person, more of an activism type of person as well. And also too, maybe get more into her religion or religious side. I don't know if, guys, if she's religious, so let me know. Does she talk about God a lot? Because or her husband, maybe her husband does, but I'm seeing she wants to maybe start a like something like that too, like maybe start like a church or a charity of some sort, or a foundation, to help other women get out of that. She's not really sure how she wants to go about it yet. I'm not feeling like she's done it just fully yet, like the way she wants to do it. So even if she started it, I'm not seeing or feeling yet that she's fully committed to it yet, because she is focusing on being a mom and a wife. So I see more music for her too. I feel like she's going to be able to get back into music, and I feel like she's gonna get a really good manager, and he's gonna come in and help her with that, get her career back on track. So I see her wanting to, I see her getting back into music. Okay, guys, so for the last question, I wanted to pull on a spiritual message for Cassie. So I got truth in the upright, which is perfect. I feel like this card is talking about alignment mainly too, but I feel like the truth came out at the right time, obviously, guys, because, you know, Spirit is very proud of her for speaking out on her truth and following through on her truth, because I see that she's going to, like, later do other things. If she's not yet already, she's going to follow up with that and keep fighting and helping people, even with trafficking. I see her wanting to get into stuff like that, or do something about it, you know, or get, you know, or be a part of something to help, you know, with that. Because she saw a lot of crazy things like that going on. Like, she saw, you know, P Diddy do a lot of crazy things, and she's like, I wish, like, there would have been someone that was strong enough to stand up and to speak the truth and to say, you know, like, enough is enough, because she's seen him get away with so much, and she's heard about him getting away with so much. Like, other people have came to her as well, and recently, and I've called her, like, thank you so much for speaking out and, like, encouraging her, and family members too, obviously, you know, guys. But, like, I'm seeing people, that victims have been wanting to get in contact with her, talk to her. I feel like she's gonna, they want her, Spirit is advising, they want her to come out with something, come out with a documentary, come out with a biopic, or speak her truth in whatever way possible, write music, you know, use this pain that she has and this trauma and all of this. They want her to channel that into something creative, and or, you know, a project, even if it's not creative, but channel that in a way where it helps heal her in a sense, by helping other people, because she's very giving. She's a very loving and caring person, and she, you know, she's always been like that. You know, she's always wanted to, you know, extend a helping hand and be there for people, and she's always just wanted that given back to her, and that is going to finally happen for her too. Like, she's going to get so much love. She has been getting so much love and respect for doing this, for coming out and speaking out about this, and she's proud of herself. And Spirit wants her, though, to walk in her truth and to not be ashamed of anything that has happened to her or happened in her past. Karma is being served. Okay, karma's being served. She is going to come out of this victorious. Maybe it won't be in some of the ways that, you know, she's hoping, but it's going to be in even better ways than she imagined, you know what I mean? And that means, like, you know, there's going to be so many blessings coming up towards her, and so many things are going to be removed. Like, that block is going to be removed. I did get my strength card in the reverse, guys, as well, indicating that, you know, all the things that were blocked for Cassie are now going to be, you know, it's going to be removed. You know, she's finally going to be able to do the things that she's been wanting to do, and it's going to help her break this contract with her, with P Diddy. I feel like there's a few contracts that he had her under, and she's been breaking them slowly. She's been getting out of them slowly. They've been finding like loopholes, and also her spirit guides are telling her there are loopholes in certain things that he's done to her, or by binding her by contract, guys, I mean, sorry, by binding her through contract, like, there's loopholes, like, they're finding them. So that's good, you know what I mean? And there's going to be ways too where she'll be able to speak out. They want her to speak out, and they're going to try to get her to speak out, but there is a contract or something in place where she, like an NDA, obviously, so either that an NDA, or there's you know, something that Cassie wrote. There's letters. Oh, okay. I'm wondering too, Cassie, show the letters that you wrote, show the journaling. I'm wondering if Cassie journals, or is she, you know, has more cameras or something, allegedly, or has stuff like that she can use against him. Like, there's stuff that she can use against him. She's accumulated some stuff that over the time that she can use against him, that either like an audio or maybe text messages. You know, there's a lot of stuff that she can use against him to get the closure that she needs, to get the justice that she needs. So guys, this is amazing. The truth card is also talking about that she will come out, like I said, victorious, and she doesn't need to worry. Things are going to get handled. Like I said, maybe he won't be doing a long sentence, or I'm hoping I'm wrong, guys. I'm hoping they issue him out a long sentence, because the truth card could also mean that he will be locked up. So there's a possibility that he will either be on house arrest, or they will lock him up for a short amount of time. Hopefully he pleads guilty. He just says, I'm guilty, and they, you know, guys, like, I'm hoping that's the best case scenario. But that's what they're telling her, to keep her hopes up. There is going to be justice coming for her. But also too, I keep stressing, it may not look the way she wants it to look, but it is karma being served. It is her good karma being restored back. Okay. So that is good. I'm going to leave it at that, and that she will heal. She will heal from this. Well, oh, and I also too, guys, I want to pull on if Dana is in danger. What's going on with her? Guys, yep, he's doing the same thing, allegedly, for entertainment. Look, he's coming out as the King of Wands. He is doing the same thing to Dana. And this is the girl he has, the lady that he has on his Instagram. He's being the same way with her. It's not as bad as the way he was with Cassie. It's not as bad. If anything, he's trying to, like, protect his family. He's trying to protect them from, or he's hoping they don't take his family from him. But he's in, like, protective mode. That's what I keep picking up on. But yeah, he's been like this. He's not in the reverse, but so he's been I'm gonna pull on more on it, but yeah, I'm seeing, yeah. Oh my god, are you kidding me, guys? I'm just seeing this. Diddy posted a photo of Kim talking about, Happy Mother's Day, we miss you, we love you, and today we celebrate you, love you. What the fuck? Like, dude, you're disgusting. Like, this is disgusting. Oh my god. Guys, I want to pick up on how Kim feels about this whole thing. I want to kind of channel her real quick. I know I was pulling on Dana, but so the main thing I'm picking up from Dana is that she's protecting him. Dana feels like they have a good relationship. She feels like he's protective, and I'm feeling like this is a lie. But when I pull, as I showed you guys with the King of Wands, like, I feel like he's being the same way with her. Not as bad, but I feel like he's allegedly being the same way. I feel like he's really crazy towards her, allegedly. But she's not seeing it that way, because she's in this, like, no, like, oh my god, like, that's not how he is. He's not like that anymore. Like, he's such a good dad. Like, he's so there for, like, our daughter. Like, he loves her. Like, he's such a good partner. Like, he's very caring. He pours back into me. He's very loving. You know, he's very, like, he's a good leader. He's a good father figure. He's a good husband or boyfriend. I don't know if they're together, you know, like that. I don't know quite their relationship, but she's saying like he's such a good, like he's so loyal, he's so protective, he's so domineering and powerful, and yeah. Two of Cups in the upright. She feels like, guys, I can't make this shit up, she feels like he's a good partner. She feels like he's, you know, it's unfair with the Temperance in the reverse. It's unfair what's happening to him. Like this, that's not who he is anymore. He's not like that. Everyone, she's like, everyone has a dark past. Like everyone has, you know, I'm sorry that happened to her, but like everyone has a dark past, and he's not like that anymore. He's getting help. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's like he loves me. He like spoils me. I don't know what her sign is. She's coming in as a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Dana, are you just, I'm sorry to say this, but are you hypnotized by the money? Allegedly. Are you hypnotized by the money? Because you coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not calling you a gold digger. I'm not doing that to you. But are you, you know, Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry guys, but Queen of Pentacles sometimes can be gold digger energy, but she's in the upright. So yeah, but are you just looking at the money? Not saying that's the only reason you're with him, but are you, girl? She's like, he's so giving to me, he spoils me, he nurtures me, he loves me, he waters our garden. Guys, I'm getting a lot of good cards in her energy. I'm getting a lot of good cards. She doesn't feel like he's dangerous or like, so she feels like he's Dana feels like he's not that person anymore. She feels like she feels so blessed to be with him, or to know him, or to have a kid with him. She feels like he's a really good dad. Guys, I'm just saying what I'm feeling. Like, this is what Dana's saying. She feels like he's a really good dad. She feels like he's very protective. He's a good example of how a man should be. She's so glad that she waited for someone like him. She's willing to wait for him to put a ring on it. I don't know if they're married, but she's willing to wait for him to put a ring on it. And she absolutely hates what's been happening to him. She wishes it would like go away, like, and that he could, you know, she wants him to like start fresh and like start new, you know what I mean? Like, she feels bad like that this stuff is happening to him. But I'm seeing too with the with the Seven of Pentacles, she waiting for, I don't know if she waited for child, or does he pay child support, or are they still together? Does she pay, I don't even know if they're still together, guys. Does he, I'm picking up that she gets child support from him. Are they still together? Are they even together? Like, now I'm seeing that. The Two of Cups, they work well together. She feels like they work well together in co-parenting. Okay, so the World card is telling me that they're not together. Okay guys, so I just looked this up. They're saying that Diddy secretly married, because I couldn't get if they were married or if they broke up, because I'm seeing that I kept saying married. So they're either, but I feel like they're gonna divorce soon or break up or whatever. The World card is talking about that, because I see an ending coming for them. So if they're still together, I see an ending coming. Just want to say that. That's why I kept getting confused. I'm seeing them talk about that she may have, Dana Tran may have secretly married Diddy. So, and then he's cheating on her, allegedly. But yeah, child support. She's waiting for that child support, or she's waiting for like, if they lock him up, or she's gonna get money. She's gonna get a lot of money, allegedly. Especially if something happens to Diddy, she's gonna get a lot of money, allegedly. Yeah, I'm seeing her he's gonna owe a lot of people money, obviously, but I'm saying she's gonna get a lot of money, or she's on the will or something. Maybe she's on the will. Yeah guys, that's how she feels about him. Yeah guys, Justice in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, they must be married or trying to get a divorce now or something, but they're trying to co-parent. But yeah, I'm seeing with the Sun card in the reverse, if he's ever, allegedly, this is for entertainment guys purposes, I am seeing that there has been a form of him abusing her, allegedly. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, he has, guys, allegedly. I feel like King of Wands reverse, as I said that. Yep, Five of Wands upright, I knew it. Okay, allegedly, guys, for entertainment purposes. Yes, I do feel like he has been, he's been abusive towards her. And you know, allegedly he's been all types of abusive towards her, allegedly. She's saying that it's not like that, it wasn't bad like that. Like, you know, there's just been moments where he's gotten really scary with her, and he's had to, like, he's stopped himself a few times, but there's been a lot of times where he's been like that. Like, he yells at her a lot, and he gets really controlling, and he'll cause a lot of arguments. And there's been a lot of, like, scary moments where, you know, she's been afraid to, like, you know, allegedly to leave, and he's been you know, he's hurt her more in other ways too than she considers more of him. Like this is so weird that she feels like this, but I guess, like, I'll just say it, but she feels like he's mainly hurt her in the ways of, like, allegedly, like, cheating on her and being very abrasive with her and yelling at her and, like, talking to her like she's a child. Like, I feel like he does that. He talks to her like she's a child, and like she doesn't know anything. But then he'll be, like, really sweet and, like, oh, you know, I didn't mean that, like, I'm really sorry, like, I'll get better, I'll do better, like, I thought like, he'll start hitting himself. Like, I feel like he hits himself, or, you know, he, like, grabs at himself or something, or, like, I just see him doing that. He's like, I'll do better, like, you know, I thought I learned, I thought, you know. So she ends up feeling bad, and, like, you know, he would do the same crap with Cassie, allegedly. He would do the same crap with Cassie, where he would play the victim, gaslight, manipulate, you know, and he's doing it with her, allegedly. And I am seeing that there's been, you know, so not the other stuff that Cassie went through, I'm not seeing that, but I am seeing, like, other ways. But anyway, yeah, I'm seeing, yeah, he has been like this with her, yeah, allegedly. So guys, that was my reading on Cassie and Diddy. I was gonna do, I'm thinking about doing a part 2 to this reading. I want to channel Kim Porter if she allows me to. So I'm gonna see if I can get, I haven't done a channeling reading in a while, so I don't know how long this, if I do channel her, I don't know how long it's gonna be. But if you guys would like to see that, go ahead and give this video a like. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If I get enough likes on this video, I'm thinking I'll do a channel video. Let's see, I don't know, guys, get the likes up to, I don't know, like, fucking 1,000. I don't know. Let's do 1,000. But if this video gets 1,000 likes, or more than 1,000 likes, I will do the video on Kim Porter, and I'll channel her. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while, so this will be a good challenge for me. But yeah, if you guys would like that reading, then go ahead and you know, give this video a thumbs up. Well, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this reading. It was a dark one. I am also thinking about doing Dan Schneider. If you guys would like that reading, just let me know. I'm still thinking about doing Dan Schneider. And I do want to upload the Megan Thee Stallion video. Like I said, I'm thinking about starting a Patreon. So it'll probably be on that, on my Patreon if I do start it. Who knows? I may not right now, you know. I want to get my followers up more before I do a Patreon. But if you guys are interested enough, then I will probably end up doing it. So just let me know. And if you guys would like that reading for me as well. But I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, a beautiful night. And remember, if you would like to book a personal reading from me, please DM me at SadeStarotT92. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for when your girl pull up. Ding ding. Okay. Alright guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Make sure to love on one another. This world is so dark right now, you guys. So please try to spread love and light wherever you go. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love and light. Namaste. Bye guys.